Hey guys, welcome to SHEGLAM's YouTube channel. My name is Christina from By Christina Studio, and today we are going to be doing this natural everyday makeup. And this is something that I like to do whenever I don't want to go in with a super crazy full glam makeup look. And we focus a lot on complexion, a lot of very natural cheek products, and just adding some dimension to the skin, as well as airbrushing the skin to allow the makeup to last all throughout the day. We're also going to be touching on some of SHEGLAM's brand new lip gloss sticks, which I'm so excited about. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then let's get started. We're going to be sculpting the face with the SHEGLAM Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in the shade Terracotta. This is such a beautiful contour shade. I feel like it's neutral enough to just create some natural shadows on the face. So we're going to put this anywhere that we want a little bit of hollowness. So I'm just going to dot two little dots right here on the hollows of my cheeks. If you suck in your cheek right here, it's kind of following that line right there. And we're just gonna go in and blend this out and downwards, kind of in a slightly U shape right here, and just following the hollows of the cheeks. These blend super effortlessly. I really love how highly pigmented this contour is. So look at this cheek compared to this one right here. We have a little bit more of a sculpt. It's a little bit more defined right there. I love how highly pigmented these are. Like, those little dots go such a long way. They're super easy to work with because they're so blendable. I don't feel like I get any patching with this either. And no matter what, because of how thin this consistency is, it just never looks cakey. It always looks really natural and diffused on the skin. And of course, we can't forget the jawline and kind of lifting it above the jawline and underneath it. And I also want to take this and just contour the nose. I'm going to put it directly on the nose right there. And then we're just gonna blend it out, and I'm gonna kind of take it into the sockets of the eyes as well, just to add some extra dimension in the eyelid. Right there you are, just slightly sculpted here. And I feel like this adds just the right amount of warmth to the skin where we don't even have to use a bronzer. We can just go straight in with our blush because this adds like a very natural, kind of just like sculpted look to the face. I really enjoy this one. I love the color for my medium skin tone. And if you want to try it out for yourself, they do have it in 7 different shades. Next, we're going to be using 2 of their liquid blushes. This is in brand new packaging. It's the same formulation, same long wear, creamy, super thin, and lightweight formula. I have 2 of the matte formulations. One is Risky Business, and the other one is one of the brand new shades in Night Drive. So what I'm going to do is take Risky Business on the apples of the cheeks and kind of the center of the face, and then we're going to be taking Night Drive on sort of the temples of the cheeks and blend it in with Risky Business. This is actually my favorite way to wear matte blushes because I find that it gives it a little bit more of an interesting look to it than just a flat matte blush. Now I love these because they do have kind of like a gel cream liquid formula to them, so they are very lightweight on the skin, but they still stay super pigmented as you blend them out, and they blend out extremely easily, as you saw right there. And for that natural flush, I like to just take whatever is left on my brush and sweep it across the center of the nose, and this kind of just brings everything together, gives you a natural flush of color, and helps it look a little bit more diffused on the skin. Now we're going to be taking the shade Night Drive, and we're going to be putting this on the temples, and it's this beautiful plummy type of blush right here, and it goes so well when you're looking for something to add a little bit of dimension to the skin. But look how beautiful that ombre effect is. It's just one of my favorite things. If this happens to be a little bit more pigmented than something that you would typically wear, don't worry, because we are going to be powdering the face, and it's going to kind of tone down how intense the blushes are. So for me, to start off, I like to put a lot of blush, use a lot of pigment on the skin, because I know that once I powder it down, it will kind of diffuse and become a little bit more subtle. Next, we're gonna be powdering the face. And this is super important for me because I do have combination normal to oily skin type. So if I want my makeup to last all day, I have to powder my face in order to have everything just stay put. And we are going to be using SHEGLAM's brand new Insta-Ready Face and Under Eye Brightening Powder Duo. It comes in the shade Bubblegum, so it's this kind of light pink shade. We do have the pressed powder on top right here, and then when you unscrew it, you also have the pink loose powder at the bottom there. We're gonna be using this in combination all over the skin, and you guys are gonna be able to see how bright this gets. And to do this, we are going to be using the SHEGLAM Insta-Ready Powder Puff. This does come in a pack of 3. I love these soft triangle powder puffs. I find that they are the best for getting into the crevices, especially around the nose and under the eyes, to get the powder exactly where you want it, so you have a lot of control. And you can also do a little bit of sculpting with your powder, which we will be doing. First, we're gonna set under the eyes. So I'm just gonna make sure that everything is good to go. There's no creasing. Now we're gonna be taking the Insta-Ready pressed powder in the shade Bubblegum, and we are just going to put that powder puff in there. And I'm also just gonna take it on the palm of my hand to evenly distribute it into that powder puff. And we're just going to press that in under the eyes. And you can already see right here how smooth and blurred that under eye area looks. It also brightened it slightly with that pink tone to it. Now before we do this side, I am gonna finish up this side so you guys can kind of see like a before and after of the powder. And now I'm gonna be taking the powder on the bottom and take a little bit on the cap. And if you guys were curious, you can shut this powder. So you open it and close it by turning it right here, and it's super easy to keep very like clean because of that. So I'm just going to press it exactly where we put that pressed powder earlier. And we're also gonna sculpt the cheeks slightly. So I'm gonna take some more powder here, and starting at the end of my mouth to my ear, we're just gonna create a line and then tap the powder in at the bottom. And I'm gonna take the rest of the powder that we have in that cap, and I'm just gonna press it onto the forehead. After that bake has sat for a couple of minutes, we're gonna go ahead and use a clean brush and just wipe it all away and just blend it into the rest of the face as well. And as you can see right here on the right side, everything has been powdered down. The face looks nice and bright. It looks slightly sculpted and very mattified compared to our left side. So my makeup is for sure gonna be staying in place on this side that it's powdered. So now that you guys saw that, let's go ahead and do the same exact thing on the left side. Now here's what the face is looking like completely set down. As you can see, that blush is definitely a little bit more subtle. You can add a little bit more blush, a little more contour if you want to, because these go on to powder perfectly. There's no patching or anything like that, and as long as you go in with very thin layers, it looks just beautiful and effortless. And to finish off the look, we have the brand new SHEGLAM Pout-Perfect Shine Lip Plumpers. I have the shades Mahogany Magic and Sepia Kiss. There are 6 brand new shades. They all contain coconut oil to hydrate and nourish the lips, and I love these. These are essentially lip gloss sticks. They give you the shine and juiciness of a lip gloss and lip oil, but the pigmentation of a lipstick, and they wear like a lipstick as well. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I like to wear these two together. So starting off with the shade Sepia Kiss, I like to click up a little bit, and you cannot click these down, so make sure you only click up what you need. What I'm going to do is apply this all over the lips, and this is going to be our base shade. Look at how beautiful this shade is. It's slightly darker, but it's still a really natural like nude shade. And then I'm gonna take my finger and just kind of blend that out. Look at that shine, it's so beautiful. And now taking the shade Mahogany Magic, I'm just gonna put this on the center of the lips. And again, taking my finger and just blending it together with Sepia Kiss and diffusing it. And you're not gonna lose any shine when you do this, and you're also not gonna lose any pigmentation. There you go. And then if you want, you can go in again with Sepia Kiss on the outsides and just like deepen it up if you want to. I don't find that's necessary, but it's definitely an option. But look how shiny and juicy the lips look. They look super plump. And because of the popularity of these, SHEGLAM just released 6 brand new shades of these Pout-Perfect Shine Lip Plumpers, and they all feel really juicy on the lips, slightly cooling, and all the new shades I cannot wait to get my hands on. And there you go. That is the full face of makeup. A lot of focus on color on the cheeks as well as a little bit of dimension on the face, and then a really fun pop of like juicy lips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you try this look out.